When there's no secret service, the service is no longer secret. I heard this while I was listening to Nina the Witchy Healer go over her card pull that happened just before the installation of officers. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. And I had been sorting out sugilite as part of my job. And sugilite's a pretty magical kind of stone to begin with, but there's a lot more that's also involved with the whole sugilite thing. I have a feeling it has to do with what's going on and why we can't get it. Who bought the big block of rough, which is a whole other story. I don't know, maybe I'll get into that later, but I don't know. I don't think it's necessary. But anyways, at the same time as me hearing this, and I'm listening to what she's saying and sorting sugilite, I saw this picture, and I drew a copy of it so I can show it to you. But what I heard was, when you think that you're in the inner circle, but what's inside the circle is actually a triangle, and you are not in the points of the triangle. And I saw this, and each of the points of the triangle has a symbol. So the first one that came is the top one. That top symbol looks kind of to me like a pinwheel of sorts. I know that some people are going to say that, oh no, that's a symbol of the, supremacists, blah, blah, blah. It wasn't like that. They weren't attached, and they were going in opposite directions. So I don't think it's that. The second symbol that showed up was the one that looks like a spiral. And the spiral matters. And it was going both from the outside in, and then it would stop in reverse direction and go from the inside out again. And then the third one are the waves. And there were 3. And I looked to see if there was more. I looked to see, but they were just 3, and they were equal spread out. I did a lousy job. But so here's the 3 pictures. I don't know what the dots are. Those dots showed up last. So after I had drawn the thing, it was almost as if something was missing. And then the simple spiral. And then there was something in the center. But here's the thing. I grew up in a Masonic family. So when I see things in the center like that, of course, in a triangle especially, my first thought goes to like the all-seeing eye, which is what you see on the dollar bill. I know it's a Masonic symbol as well. I'm not going to say what's in the center because I wasn't clear about it, and I'm not positive that I'm correct or that I'm just putting things in myself. So I'm just going to leave it there. But there was definitely something in the center. Now, do I think that this diagram matters? It could be that somebody instituted it and that it's somebody, I don't know. I honestly don't know. All I know is that I saw it. But that came with, now I'm going to say it again. When there's no secret service, the service is no longer secret. So does that mean, and there's the last thing about that. As soon as I heard it and I wrote it down, I literally wrote it down upstairs. I heard, and it's from Jurassic Park, when the guy who goes and he has this kill safe on the password thing, so it can't be reset, and you put in the password, and all of a sudden he's got a kind of thing, and that's what I heard in my head as I was writing that down. And then the last part being, when you think you're in the circle, but the inner circle is actually a triangle and you're not one of the points. That's the point. So take with that, run with that. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear all of my people who know what all the different signs and symbols mean, because I see them all the time, but I just never know what they mean. I don't know what the actual symbology is. So let me know. I'd love to hear.